Good morning, friends. Welcome to Hive Time with Teacher Lori. Is that me or is that you? What's your name? Tell it to me so I can hear you. A little louder. A little louder. Really, really loud. Okay, really, really soft. Thank you. That's a wonderful name. I love it. I love it. And I'm sure parents just love that I asked you to scream your name at me into the computer, the phone, or whatever you're watching. Cheers. Good morning. I hope you're getting your coffee. If not, go do it. This is your 10 minutes. Today's book is a treasured classic, Caps for Sale by, I'm not even going to pronounce that because I don't, it's a beautiful author, beautiful name. I know my limitations on what I can read, and it's a very long name. But Caps for Sale, a tale of a peddler, some monkeys, and their monkey business. So first, get them ready. Put your hands forward. Put your hands back. Put your hands forward. Put your hands back. Forward, back, really fast. Is that how we start? Put your hands up. Put your hands down. Slide them. Oh, I have a bumblebee in my front of my camera. Slide them very slowly. I don't mind bees, but that was really, you guys didn't see it, but he was right there. Slide them very fast. Maybe he wanted some of my coffee. Put your hands up. I don't blame him. Put your hands down. Pound them very slowly. Pound them very fast. Put your hands up. Put your hands down. Oh, here he comes again. Bzz, 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 slowly, bzz, 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 very fast. He is beautiful. I'm just going to watch him for a minute with my observing eyes. Because really, when I say we catch him at the end of the song, do I really want you to catch those bumblebees? I want you to use your observing eyes. Oh, he's right there. He might pop into the story. You might see him if he comes right here. That'd be pretty magnificent. Caps for Sale. This is a very old book. And lots of our mommies and daddies and librarian friends and teachers, we've all loved this book. And we're going to count the caps on his head too. Caps for sale. Let's count those caps first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. He has 17 caps on his head. He carries his wares on his head. Let's find out. Once there was a peddler who sold caps, but he was not like any ordinary peddler, carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head. First, his own checked cap, then a bunch of gray ones, then a bunch of brown ones, then a bunch of blue ones, and at the very top, a bunch of red ones. And now if we were in my classroom, I usually do my hands too tall, and then I put the book on my head to carry my caps on my head. Then I usually put the book on your head if you're familiar with this. Because we practice walking very stilly with our caps on our heads. He walked up and down the street, holding himself very straight as to not upset his caps. As he went along, he called, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap. Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up and down the street. He walked up and down calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." But nobody wanted any caps that morning. Nobody even wanted a red one. That'd be the one I'd buy. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," he said. And he walked out of town, slowly, slowly, as to not upset the caps. He walked for a long time until he came to a great, big tree. It's a nice place to rest, he thought. And he sat down very slowly under the tree, and he leaned back little by little as to not disturb the caps on his head. I don't know if I could do that. He leaned back little by little, as to not upset the caps on his head. I did it, sort of. Okay, let's get back. Let's see what happens. Then he put his hand up to feel if they were straight. First his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, and then the red caps at the very top. They were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a long time. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. Oh, excuse me. I made myself yawn. Uh-oh. Do you notice something? What do you see? What do you see? Stay there. But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were there in the right place. All he felt was his own checked cap. He looked to the right of him. Look to the right of you. No caps. He looked to the left of him. Look to the left. No caps. He looked in back of him. Look behind you. No caps. And he looked behind the tree. No caps. Did you look in all those places too? Yeah? Good. Then he looked up into the tree. Look up into the tree. What do you think he saw? If you're familiar with this book, you've yelled at me what you saw. On every branch sat a monkey. On every monkey was a gray or a brown or a blue or a red cap. Look at all those monkeys. The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. Look at the monkeys. If you're a monkey, look at the peddler. You monkeys, you, he said, shaking a finger at them. You give me back my caps. But the monkeys just shook their fingers back at him and said, tis, 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 tis. This made the peddler angry, so he shook both hands at them. You monkeys, you give me back my caps. But the monkeys only looked at the peddler and said, tis, 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 tis. They shook their hands at him. Now he was feeling quite angry. He stomped his foot and said, you monkeys, you better give me back my caps. Okay, stomp your foot. Oh. But those monkeys only stamped their feet at him and said, tis, tis, tis. And if you can't see, I'm stamping my feet below. Tis, tis, tis. Look at him stamp. By this time, the peddler was very, very, very angry, and he stamped both feet and shouted, you monkeys, you, but we'll do my hands. You monkeys, you must give me back my caps. But the monkeys only stamped both their feet at him and said, what? Tis, 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 tis. The monkeys are smiling. At last, he became so angry that he took off his cap and threw it on the ground and began to walk away. He became so frustrated. But then each monkey pulled off his cap and all the gray caps and all the brown caps and all the blue caps and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree. So the peddler picked up his caps and then put them back on his head. First his own checked cap, then the gray ones, then the blue ones. Oh, the brown ones, then the blue ones, and the red ones at the very top. And slowly, slowly he walked back to town calling, caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap. Slowly, slowly he walked back to town calling, let's see if I can do it. Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap. Ooh. It's a good thing on balance walking. Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap. Oh, I'm moving a little bit. Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap. Maybe you can get a thin book today and try walking very slowly, slowly back to town, calling caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap. And see if you can work on your balance. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a glorious day outside, or inside, or inside and outside. Everything. Get ready to catch those bees with me. Bzzz. Got him? Good. I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Ouch. it stung me. I'm talking to my baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm talking to my baby bumblebee. They said what? I'm sorry. How can I help you? I let go of my baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I let go of my baby bumblebee. They're happy to be free. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow for more Hive stories.